Alright, welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and welcome to my guide on how to clear every area without taking any damage. This time we're going to focus on the Miasma wall. If you don't know who I am, I also make these guides for Mutant Year Zero, and if you like this game, I'm sure you like that one as well. So, let's check out what do we have over here. There is also at the beginning of this area, there is a medipod, which you can get. We're not going to use it because we're obviously doing this without taking any damage, but we can always sell it for scrap in order to be able to buy weapons and things like that.
This is worth something.
Now you can get a ranged body which extends weapon range, and this is pretty cool. Again, in the area before you actually start the combat, so just make sure that you sort of walk around. There's also a lot of plastic here that you can get before you just run straight up into the fight. Now, as for our stuff, I gave Diggs the power core that increases his movement because he has the sprint and dash ability, and I also gave a modification on his weapon that gives him extra critical damage. Now, as for Elvis here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to give him a scope that increases the range of his weapon. So we'll start an ambush from here. We're gonna go with start with Elvis. Sorry, with Elvis, and we need to shoot at this guy. And this is important because we need to have a scout that is not fully has full HP, so that the witch doctor, instead of shooting at me, will go and heal him. Then Diggs is going to kill this scout over here by shooting at the barrels. This is again important because it will get his rage up to 100, which means that next turn he'll have a certain crit chance, which means he'll get an extra action point. Because if you kill somebody with full, then you can you get your action point. So now Diggs is going to be able to straight up murder this guy, which will give him an extra action point. So we're going to do it as well. So we have a crit chance of 115%, and we're going to get a double XP. Now you might think, okay, that's great. Now shoot. You don't actually want to shoot because there's no clear cover here. So instead, what? Oh, actually, I thought we could sprint and shoot, but apparently not. That's weird because I should have gotten the action point back. Oh, it only gave us back one. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I thought it was going to go a little bit better than this. So in that case, let's check Elvis. In that case, we're just going to take our time to run away a little bit and try to hopefully get at least one of them closer to the barrels over here so we can do significant damage. I think with Diggs we'll have to move like this. It's not as effective, but he does have the sprint and run for next turn. So next turn we can get him in a really, really good position if needed. Oh no, they're moving the other way. I was kind of hoping they'd be moving closer. Yeah, okay, so this scout can just be straight up murdered with Elvis. So Elvis just has to shoot at the barrels and it will straight up kill the guy. Great. I also get a full rage, which means that next turn I can get a 100% crit chance. Now with my with Diggs, we gotta make sure we're at the last barrel. So the last barrels are kind of far away. So I think with Diggs, again, we're just gonna move a little bit back so that we can get in a good position. And also this is also helpful because it means that it's taking up a few turns. And that means that the abilities on the other characters, like if we haven't used Overwatch yet, we will get them back. So I can get this 100% crit chance with a 56% chance of a shot. That's pretty good. But we also want to make sure that we're in like a really safe position. Now again, we have a 100% crit chance, which means that I should be able to shoot from like real bad positioning. Potentially. Because of just how it works. So actually if I were to, like, for example, be here, normally my chances to hit are low, but because I have 100% crit chance, I should be able to shoot it anyway. So we're gonna get back here, and we're actually gonna shoot from this position. Because we've got that certainty with that 100% chance. Okay. Now I would like to sprint and shoot. If I were to go up there, yeah, I have 93% chance of a shot, so I think that's gonna be good. And we have a high ground and we have a partial cover. Okay. Now at this point we do need to drop him. But we just need to, okay, so we just need to get into a position where we're gonna like certainly hit. So we're gonna move over here with Diggs and we can just straight up drop him. If I were to miss a 99% shot, I'd be really sad. And with Elvis, no, we need to move. So we'll move here so that we can get a 100% shot. And this is how you do it. It's really important, the positioning at the beginning. With the crit chances, because you need to kill that first scout and you need to damage the other scout so that when you kill the first scout you get that rage, and when you harm the other one the witch doctor will not shoot at you, because otherwise the witch doctor might have a good shot at you. So you need to make sure that doesn't happen. And then also you need to be certain that and then also like the kill on the Skull Crusher is really nice with the Christians. It's not entirely necessary because we haven't really used our second attack, but it's still a nice thing to have.
But it rocked! It freaking rocked!
Alright, so we killed those two. Now the problem here is you don't really have a good place to go. Now this skull, because you only have one movement. And so you need to go here. That's basically your only shot. And now Diggs has to run. Because the problem with the Skull Crusher is that it has like a melee movement, so you want to make sure that you don't take a hit from it. Okay. And we can kill the Skull Crusher over there pretty easily. We do have to like super hide from the guys behind us. So I think with Diggs here, we're just gonna move back to here and shoot at the Skull Crusher. Now I think that the second scout will get towards the barrel, so next time we can kill him. There's also an opportunity here to potentially move Elvis here and try to use Overwatch to kill the Skull Crusher and this scout as well. Well, actually, no. So another thought would be to stand over here and try to do the Overwatch. So the problem with that is that the scout that's behind that would just be able to walk towards this car and just shoot at us, so we can't do that. So I think we're just gonna go over here. And we're just very simply going to shoot at the Skull Crusher.
Right here.
No Overwatch, no nothing. We'll just get this one.
Pure dynamite.
Yeah, and this scout we can kill with the barrels. So we're just gonna move Diggs. I think I'll move Diggs here because we want to be behind the car. And we'll just shoot at the barrels.
Come on.
Great.
Adios, amigo.
And then Elvis here can't really get into an Overwatch position, so we're just gonna hide behind the car, I think. Get the scout to come to us. Okay, good. And now he does have 130 HP, which is a lot. So we are going to have to like move in a position and then attack. So I think we'll move behind the car with Elvis. And we'll shoot. Good job. And then with Diggs, The digs, we could actually try to go maybe a little bit like that way. And shoot from here. Yeah, so it's only one turn till the sprint and shoot disappears, so we can just move up ahead. Sometimes you want to think about it, you want to take like an extra turn to finish the combat just to sort of revive your abilities, but we don't really need that right now.
Hey,
just sort of
let's
finish.
go back and tell the mayor I'm powered up.
Okay.
Oh, back.
Alright, so this is how you do it without taking any damage. The really difficult part on this one is really the positioning after the first attack. You have to be really careful about how you move. So you just really gotta run, because otherwise what's going to happen is that the Skull Crusher will get towards you, so you have to really, really run away to be able to not get hit there. Alright, I think this is everything for the Miasma Wall. I think these are all the enemies for Miasma Wall. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right towards some other, towards the next guide. I'll see you there. Bye bye!